Hey y'all, what it is, bitch? Okay, y'all. I had another date with a different guy. It was a Hispanic dude. And I just wasn't expecting this, okay? A lot of times white men, Hispanic men, and Asian men, they're open about their sexuality on these dating apps. I've ran across a few profiles of guys telling I'm telling straight up I'm bisexual, I'm pansexual, I'm trans, whatever. And normally they don't hide it like black men do. Black men are the main ones who are on the down low, especially down here in Atlanta where I live. And I just wasn't expecting this type of fuckery. And let's just get into it, bitch. So I start talking to this white Puerto Rican dude a few weeks ago. You know how I was all upset about how my main fuck buddy is out of town until New Year's Eve, and I won't be able to see him till then, supposedly. So I've been bored as hell, and I just been still on dating apps. And by the way, y'all, for you fucking assholes and trolls who's been commenting on my last video about my racist ex-boyfriend and me wanting to have sex with him, it didn't happen. We never had sex. I came to my senses. My therapist talked me out of it, and I talked my own self out of it. Why would I want to fuck a guy who called me the N-word? Okay? The only reason why I was thinking about doing it was because, y'all, I was so horny, and I was really in my manic state of bipolar. If you guys don't know, I'm bipolar, so sometimes when I'm manic, I just be thinking about some random shit. I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to jump on this dick, jump on that dick, okay? But it didn't happen. I blocked his number, and I blocked him on the app that we matched on again, so that never fucking happened. Anyway, y'all, so I start talking to this Puerto Rican guy, and I basically ghosted him for a week because he was so pushy, okay? He was like, oh, let's meet. Like, you know how sometimes when you match with somebody and they're like eager to meet like the same night? I thought it was fucking weird. So I just stopped talking to him because I'm like, okay, this motherfucker weird. He's just literally trying to meet me the same night. He started texting me. That's fucking weird. So the whole week he kept hitting me up. Oh, are you alive? Are you okay? I really like talking to you on the phone. I really enjoyed our FaceTime conversation. I really wanted to meet you that night. Can we meet this night? La, 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 la. Like, basically hunting me the fuck down. So basically I gave in, and this was like this past Sunday. I gave in, and I went out with this piece of shit, and it was like the biggest waste of my 2 hours. And let me explain. Mind you guys, he pulls up. He has a purple streak in his hair. He has his hair in a swoop, and it's like a purple streak. He has a nose ring. He has 2 earrings. And mind you guys, yes, we did FaceTime, but on the FaceTime, I didn't see them earrings. I didn't see the nose ring, and he didn't have the damn purple swoop in his hair at the time. I guess he had just recently dyed his hair or something. And he also had a purple vest. He looked zesty as all hell. And I was not trying to pass judgment because I was trying to be nice. I'm like, okay. He must like pussy in some capacity because he was telling me I was beautiful. You know, when we were on FaceTime, he was telling me I was so pretty. When we were texting, he was telling me I was so pretty. So he must like pussy to some capacity. So I shouldn't be so judgmental. So we go to the restaurant that I wanted to go to, and it was like a 2-hour wait. And he's like, oh, that's too fucking long. And then we went somewhere else. And I mean, we went to fucking Longhorn. I mean, their steaks are okay, but they're not all that. You know what I mean? But I understand. Who wants to wait 2 hours, especially with a fucking wet noodle like him, because he had no fucking personality. Like, literally, he had the personality of a toenail. Like, his questions to me were like, so, how was your day? What's your favorite color? Do you like the purple streak in my hair? I love the color purple. It's my favorite color. Oh, I love clothes. I just spent $300 on this vest. What straight man says stuff like that on a first date, okay? I have never had a guy brag about how much he spent on his outfit on a first date. I'm just saying. That ain't never happened to me. So, yeah. So, and then he's like, oh, where did you get your boots from? And I was like, I don't remember. These boots are kind of old. He's like, you should always know where you bought your boots at. Like, oh, okay. Why? And he's like, you know, I just love clothes. I love fashion. My ex-wife loved fashion too. We ran a fashion company. I'm like, you have an ex-wife? Mind you guys, he never told me he was divorced, especially newly divorced. He claimed he just got divorced in October. We're in December now, bitch. It's been 2 months. Anyway, I'm like, so you literally just got divorced 2 months ago. He's like, yeah, and actually me and my ex-wife used to always go to Longhorn. This Longhorn specifically, her parents live up the street. This just brings back good memories. She used to order a steak just like you used to, like just like you do. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, so are you over her? He's like, yeah, we're still friends though. We still send each other memes and stuff, and we still send each other our outfits every day. I send her pictures of my outfits before I go into work so she can approve them because she's such a fashionista and I love that. And I'm like, what the fuck? At this point, I'm like, nigga, go find your ex-wife, okay? This is what I'm thinking in my head. Nigga, go find your ex-wife. Like, why are you even talking about her to this capacity with a new date? And I've asked him, how many dates have you been on? Are you just not used to dating? And he's like, I've been on 20 dates since then. And there's just never a spark with any of these other women. There's just never a spark. I'm like, so what is really your type? If there's never a spark with anybody, right? He's like, well, I like muscular men and I like curvy women. I'm like, muscular men? You like men? You like dick? He's like, yeah, it's been a while since I've been with a guy, but I'm bisexual and it'll always be there. I try to, have sex with as many women as possible, but my bisexuality is still there. I still like penis sometimes. I'm like, what? Girl, this knowledge would have been very vital in the talking stage before I even went out with this motherfucker. Like, I don't enjoy going out just to get free food anymore, okay? I'm too old for that. I'm 27, okay? At this day and age, I do not want to just go out just to get free food and free drinks, okay? So if he would have told me that he was bisexual and before we even met, I would have just ghosted, because you know what? This may sound wrong, but I'm a straight woman. I deserve a straight man. And I don't know, I want to have to compete with some dick. I don't have a dick to bring to the table. And I don't want to compete with dick. It's bad enough to have to compete with other women. I do not want to have to compete with these muscular ass men that he wants too. So I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm supposed to be sober right now, but I had to order me a damn whiskey. A shot of whiskey. It was that bad. I was so nervous, y'all. Like, I was so embarrassed to be out with this guy. Not only was he disrespecting me by saying that my outfit choice was weird and why don't I know how old my boots are, and tell me about his ex-wife, not compliment me at all, because he didn't even compliment me. He didn't even call me pretty or nothing. He didn't even compliment my hair. I dressed up and he didn't say shit about how I looked other than my boots and how my boots, I should know how old my boots are. He gonna talk about how he wants some muscular dick too. Like, I almost feel like if I pulled out a dick on the table, he would have sucked it, okay? Because at least that would have been something he would have liked about me, because nothing else it seemed that he liked about me. Not only that, he was looking all in space, like he was looking around like he was like he didn't want to even have any eye contact with me. It was so fucking weird. It was like the weirdest job interview / date ever. Like, it was like the 2 hours felt like 7 hours. Y'all ever been on a job interview and it's long as hell and it's awkward as hell, and you're just trying to say the right things to somewhat get the job or just someone get out of there? That's kind of what I was doing. I was just saying the right things to try to get out of there, because it was just like, and I kept asking him, like, do you like what you see? He's like I said, I like curvy women. You're curvy, but yeah, that's it. Like, what? So I guess he didn't like my face. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I didn't catfish him. All the pictures I sent him were recent. He FaceTimed me. He knew what the fuck I looked like. I mean, I know some people think I look like a dude, so maybe he was just expecting me to say, oh, I'm trans. Maybe that's what he was expecting me to say, since he wanted to out himself as bisexual or something to me in person. Maybe that's what he thought I was going to say, that I'm trans and here's some dick, suck my dick in the car. I don't know what was, I don't get it. Anyway, y'all, when he dropped me back home, luckily he didn't try to kiss me. But y'all, he gave me the rudest goodbye. He literally said, good luck on that app. Peace. And he sped off like he was running from the fucking police. It was one of the most awkward ass goodbyes I've ever had from a guy. Honestly, like, nigga said, good luck on that app. Peace. Since then, I blocked him. you know, block him on the app, block this number. I just don't get it. You're going to call me pretty and beautiful via text. You're going to flirt all on FaceTime with me. But when you see me in person, there's no compliments, barely any conversation. You're talking about your ex-wife the whole time. You're talking about some dick the whole time, some muscular men the whole time. What the fuck? Okay? You ladies, ask these men if they like dick. Ask these men if they've ever been with a man. Ask them. Okay? Ain't no shame. Usually I ask, but like I said, usually it's the black guys who are on the down low, not the white guys and the Latin guys around here. Usually they're open and they say it on their profile and you know. But this is the first time I've ever been bamboozled like this by someone who is not black. Okay, well, actually, no, I've never had a black guy even tell me this on a date. Oh, I like dick too. Actually, this is the first time I've ever been bamboozled by a bisexual nigga, okay? I am traumatized still. I don't even want to go on another date for a long time. I'm just waiting for my fuck buddy to come back and fuck the shit out of me. All right, bye, y'all.